happening, gang? All right, so I am 12 weeks out from my rerun procedure, which is the shoulder replacement that I just had. And I'm about to walk into PT right now. I'm about to take you guys with me, show you the real deal. So this is where it all happens. This is where the transformation starts to take place. And I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. Let's get it. What's up, dude?
Ready?
Good.
Let's do it. How are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah? How's the shoulder doing?
Awesome.
Give me a little bit of an update, how things been going.
Good. Yeah, so last week, had a good week this week. I did exactly what you said with taking off last week until Friday and then testing the waters Friday with everything that we did. So I did all that. I felt great. I pushed 20-pound dumbbells on the floor press. So I feel good because I think we did 17.5 last time. They didn't have 17.5s, so I was like, I did 2 sets with the 15, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna hit 20. So I got to 20. It wasn't as stable, but I mean, I kept it slow and smooth and just like nice straight pattern, felt really good. The only thing I didn't do, because I didn't think about it, was the push-ups, the elevated push-ups on the bar. I completely forgot about that, but I felt so good with everything that I did that I'm like, I'm good.
Sore today?
So my chest was sore Sunday, I could tell. Like I got up and I stretched and I was like, fuck, like I was definitely sore. And then yesterday, I wanted to go to the gym, but I'd hit legs, I hit my PT, I did everything. I was just gonna try arms. So I just did tricep push down like we do. And then I just did some bicep curls. I just did a couple sets of like 20 just until I felt like I was good. And once I felt like I was starting to strain, I stopped. And my biceps were so sore today. Like I'm smoked. I'm smoked.
Overall, like the range of motion's been feeling pretty good though.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It's been good, man. But you know, the thing was, remember, like, I don't know, what was it, like 4 weeks ago? I like thought I had like my labrum torn, and I was just like, everything sucks, and I wasn't feeling good, and everything was tight. And I was trying to protect it for so long. And what really got me is when I wanted to get on the table a couple weeks ago, and I was like kind of holding my arm up here, like it was in my sling, and you were like, we're not doing that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Just the strategy, right? The apprehensive posturing,
Because I talk to my athletes about it all the time, like, it's mind over matter, man. It's always your mindset. You know, you got to really let your mind, you know, trust what you're doing. And once I started kind of letting go of that and kind of letting that guard down a little bit.
Getting out of that protection base mindset, as far as you can comfortably. Let's do it again. Dude, you're within like 10 degrees, maybe even 5. Do it again.
But like, it's like, it can be crazy and like,
Good. All right, let's go elbows out like this. And we're gonna go like to a high 5 position, straight back, as far as you can. Actually, it looks better on this side.
Well, you know what? It looks better on this side because I took a transformation photo the other day to kind of start like this transformation from the rear.
That feels stiff.
Where my shoulder obviously has been replaced. Even my posture looks way different. My posterior chain looks so much better. My left one, I'm like, I kind of need to get this done.
So you have more external on that side,
right,
and then more internal on this side. So like,
I was external. That's all across.
Yeah.
Internal
So, and that's
here,
kind of like
here.
the whole like throwing thing. Like part of the adaptation we get as kids when we learn to throw is we gain a little bit more of the external rotation and we lose a little internal. But your total arc is roughly similar. So So like you'll see normally, but like you've recovered that motion to external, but then I go into internal, you're a little bit limited. But on this one, let's see how tighter and external.
Yeah.
And then but a little bit more internal.
Dude, that's 100% from
just naturally symmetry. Okay, but otherwise looks very, very good. Want to start out with some like ground-based movement, kind of exploring like how we've been doing.
Okay.
So let's go on our hands and knees. Yep, however way you want to face it. So full rounding, and then full extending and looking up. Let's go 5 each way. How's that feel? Fine?
Feels really good.
Okay, then let's hit a rock back. Gonna rock back. I want you to try to almost like press the ground away from you. Create a little bit of space in this back area, and then come forwards. Yeah, let's do that 5 times. It's like that 12-week, that 10 to 12-week mark seems a bit.
Well, you said that. You said give it that 12.
Yeah. Okay. I actually want to stay here. We're gonna come here, and now you're gonna go knees up.
Now I'm getting overzealous and excited.
Try to lift those knees up.
Oh shit! Okay.
Okay. See how that feels. You're just gonna do a 5-second.
All right. So I have like a little click, but
okay.
I feel this is cool.
4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. So that about 5 times.
All right.
I want you to start to work those in.
Holy shit, yeah, right? That's cool.
It's a really good progression. We can go into crawls, push-ups, start building that comfort. Okay, up we go. In, out, 15 times. Go shoulders down just a little bit.
I can see I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next one, I'm gonna go right here. So straight back, hips back.
Oh, okay.
Knees slightly bent, arm forward.
I was gonna do triceps.
Yep, so like a straight arm pull down, there you go. Yeah, bend, there you go. Try to bring it up a notch, arms up here, pull apart. Might not be ready for that. We can stay here. This is the next level.
Okay.
Pulling apart.
All right, because I remember we tried that last time.
Yeah. Arms out. Okay, we're gonna go dumbbell bench press right here. So 15s, we're gonna try to bang this for 10. Let's get a little bit deeper into the range if it feels good.
You said we want to go more here, right?
Yeah, you can get a little deeper, get a little bit of a stretch. I want down controlled and then up with a little bit more force and power. So push, powerful lockout. There it is. Let's bring the intensity a little bit. Down.
Just a little click, like in that.
Yeah.
Like right here.
Yeah.
In that range.
So,
but I think that's still trying to find
especially when you're getting out, right?
I need to come back up here.
Yeah, because then you get a lot of that anterior shoulder.
All right.
So that's probably the only way you're going to actually hurt your shoulder. Then we're going to go into a one-arm row. We're going to pair these.
Well, last time we did a single because we used a kettlebell. Right?
Let's do the same thing. Rowing feels good. Bang this for 10. We'll probably be able to go a little heavier on this one.
Okay.
Presses will probably stay about the same. So 10 each side. Yep.
It's funny how that right side feels so much better than the...
Rows look better. So we're gonna press those, we're gonna increase the weight on those. Let's keep presses the same. Technique looks fine, but I wanna see just a little bit more confidence and intent.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. I don't feel the confidence. We just talked about the mindset, and I'm like, I can tell I'm still nervous coming out of the hole. You know, like I come up to like here,
right?
And it's like a little instability and like a little click, but I feel like that's just finding its...
So each set, that should start to feel a little better as we get through some of this inhibition, but it should start to feel better. But we're not gonna focus too much on the weight. Let's just grease the groove a little bit.
All right, grease the groove, I like that.
We'll keep the reps around 10 or so.
All right.
Much better, and there you go. Let's go run arm row for this one, yeah? Okay, so on our back, we'll hit 10 of these.
This is the pullover one that we did?
Pulling it over. Just a little bit of reach. Think about scraping the ceiling.
Got it. 10?
Yep, and then you can put it down.
Most difficult, I'd say in the gym last week, was, you know how I do the kettlebell carries and I hold the kettlebell out here?
Yeah.
And then I had to have my arm straight out?
Yeah.
I felt like, obviously this arm I was good.
Yeah.
But then this arm I was like here and like here, where I need to be out here and up here, but you can see how I like shift my body.
Yeah.
Right, it's hard for me to get that.
And two, you're getting too much hiking of the shoulder.
I can tell.
So what if you go elbow right here?
Elbow here.
And then out.
And out, I don't feel as bad.
Okay.
But I can still tell I'm doing it a little bit.
And then what if you come elbow forward a little bit and then out a little bit, down, and then up. And the last one is just going forward.
Now forward, I don't feel terrible, but once you start putting weight in my hands, like when we put these in here, you're gonna see the difference.
All right, let's come right here. Elbow slightly bent, up, down. That looks pretty good. Okay, just against gravity, up, down. As it feels better, you start to reach out more. And we're gonna try to hold it for 30 seconds.
Okay.
So intensity-wise, I want you trying to push at least 5, maybe even getting up to about 6, 7 intensity.
Okay.
Just pushing. And the key is sustained build up and sustained hold and then let go.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna push pretty hard. Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. So push, sustain. Sustained hold the whole time. 3, 2, 1, go, let go slow.
I was gonna say, the biggest fear I had during that whole thing was letting go.
Yeah.
Because usually when I let go of the movement, that's what, it's a jerk. Yep, okay.
We'll go 2 times 30 seconds. We're gonna hit both sides to get like the cross education effect. So this side, 3, 2, 1, and go.
I like being here in the morning when the energy is just insane.
Yeah.
But it's also nice to be here right now because it's like, it's super chill and I get, it's like you get both vibes. I like coming in both different times.
Okay, last set here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and push. Switch sides.
I'm trying to push in the elbow. I think at first I was pushing more on the wrist. Because elbow's where I want to push, right?
Elbows where you want to push. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good.
Everything felt good. I felt a little more challenged.
Yeah.
today. Obviously, with the speed coming out of the hole with the press, I feel a lot more stable. I need to work on the confidence a little bit, which we kind of talked about. And I think that's just, like you mentioned the last time, it's just time.
Yeah.
Just taking time. But I feel much better. I mean, obviously, with your guidance, I feel in a great spot. I think my weakness, just to get in this front raises.
Yeah.
You know, but outside of that, I felt good today.
So your active motion on the table looks great. It's not really a joint stiffness thing anymore, and now it's about getting the strength and the control back and really the muscle. And so things I want to see you work on is really getting this one, right? And so you can easily do this anywhere. This one daily against the wall, really pushing, starting to get some of the neural drive back.
Okay.
As far as dumbbell bench and dumbbell rows, start to load those things.
Like I said, I did 20, I did the floor, I did floor press.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm way more comfortable, like going to the bench.
So you can get creative with it, right?
Okay.
You can do one day you do floor press, a little heavier. One day you do dumbbell bench, a little bit lighter, right? Or you say, I'm gonna do 2 sets of dumbbell bench at a lighter weight, 2 sets of floor press at a bit of heavier weight.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? Because your dumbbell bench is always gonna lag your floor press. And so you wanna incorporate both. And so there's a little bit of freedom. The key is it's still horizontal in nature, which you feel good with. We're not touching overhead right now. That's not going to come for another month.
Yeah.
We still got to work a little bit on the range of motion, the control.
I think the overhead's what has me the most nervous.
But that's why we're doing the overhead pullovers. Come over here, I want to show you something. So right here, let's call this like a wall slide foam roller. Right here, nice and stacked position, starting to reach up and then down. And you can get creative with this. You know, 1 arm, 2 arms, but let's try that. This is like a daily mobility. Yeah, you have to play around with position. You can go a little wider. Play around with a little, that looks good. Yeah? Yeah, dude, that looks great. Just don't force anything, right? Like, this isn't max effort training, so I don't want you forcing this. With motion, it should be relaxed, it should be smooth, it should be like water. We're not trying to grind through reps. If you're grinding, you're probably compensating. And then as it feels better, right, I'm okay with you going a little faster. Right?
Okay.
That's part of that speed thing is like, you know, from bodybuilding, we have this slow tempo mindset, but like we want to be free flowing and smooth. And so if it's an unload.
Well, that's the one thing I think coming out of this procedure and like out of all this rehab, like I think one of my goals is like, I mean, I'm very athletic. I've been an athlete forever, but I want to be a lot more fluid in my motion and incorporate a lot more of like this type of stuff instead of just going to the gym and just fucking crushing weight. Like I want to go in, I want to be able to have like a full mobility day. Like go in and have like a full stretch day. A little bit more limber, a little bit more athletic than just like muscular and just like, fuck, let's hit 315. You know what I mean? Like so I enjoy 100%. This. I think this is
so like if you're doing your quad rock backs or this stuff, like I'm all for control, but don't be afraid to add in a little bit of pulses, a little bit of faster speed. That'll unlock some of that tension, that guarding that could be restricting you mentally as well as physically.
Okay. You think there's still a lot of scar tissue in here? Like, you think you've broken up a lot of that so far? So where I am now, it's just everything's just kind of finding its home and I'm just getting that motion down. Like we're not fighting through anything at this point.
I think a lot of the early healing is done, right? Okay. You're 3 months out, it's still healing. It's gonna be healing for like a year or 2. But you're past that initial phase. We're really focused on protection, moderate protection. You're starting to get into that mid phase where you can start to reintroduce loading. The hard thing is, you still have deficits, so we gotta find what's trainable, aka a trainable menu, and then B, finding the appropriate entry points. Part of this injury is a lot of collateral damage that's occurred from weakness, from deconditioning, so it's not just your shoulder, right? It's your entire body, your muscles, your arms, your elbows, your chest.
That's the thing, like, you know, everybody's like asking like, how's the shoulder? I'm like, well, it's not just the shoulder, it's chest, back, arm, like everything's so interconnected. It's like, I have to relearn all of that again because now everything in my mind is gonna be different because now my posture's different, my mobility is different, my range of motion is different, and that's going to affect how I train everything else. So instead of just learning the shoulder, I have to learn everything again. Like,
and you need time to build up the tolerance. The tolerance for your tissues to withstand stress, the tolerance for your mental, like the mental component to be able to push through it, and then the confidence. So I think there's like 3 layers to it, you know? My whole point is utilize some of this free flowing movement.
No, I'm here for it.
Your walk back. Remember like it's called a bear plank? When you're coming right here, isolating that one, that's something you can do daily.
Where I bring the knees up?
Yeah, just holding, right? And that's gonna confidence. That's gonna be the confidence.
That's my big thing right now is getting the confidence back to trust that shoulder joint to be able to do that. Because even that little, like you talk about the bear thing, like just holding myself up like that, like mentally, I'm like, it's nerve-wracking.
All that is internal parking brakes. And the more you do this, the more it's just gonna let go. It's not you tell yourself to let go, it's you do it by exposure to the point your body will say, all right, you can go do that.
Okay.
You can go do that. I'm not scared anymore.
All right, I like that.
Cool. I don't want you to be concerned about like doing any damage.
Just the bench. Be careful lowering the bench.
I want you to start to get heavier here with good control. right? I want you to start to explore ranges with mobility, and then starting to add in a little bit more of the ground-based movement, things like that.
And then I think the big thing, like you mentioned last time, I got to get out of the mindset of, you know, like when you learn the bench, like my whole life, it's like all the way down. I think that's what's caused some of my issues. So I think, you know, they are like, just go to where you can, learn from there, and then like, I mean, we don't have to go crazy deep range. I can just go enough where I'm tested a little bit, which is why I like the floor press, because I'm governed. I can't go any further than that. So I feel good on that.
Yeah, so I want you somewhere between a floor press and that full range bench press. And so like, there's too much of a good thing. Range of motion is great. You want to train to full range of motion, but excessive range of motion is probably...
That's going to be the biggest learning curve for me coming out of this is not taking that range of motion too far.
The same thing with the other body parts, like your hips, because you have hip issues too. Your squats, you don't want to go that deep. Not that it's going to kill you, but we want to learn to operate within the confines of your limits of your structure.
Yeah, I like that.
Cool, man.
Cool.
Questions? You can just shoot me a text. I'll keep rocking, dude.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks for playing with Instagram today too. You guys have a good day. Thank you. So you just saw what a PT session looks like for me at 12 weeks out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I mean, Jeremy's freaking awesome. And bro, if you're watching this, thank you for playing on social media with me today, man. I really do appreciate you. And everybody at True Sport, these guys are freaking awesome. Ever since day one, they've just been absolutely amazing. They're on Instagram. I'll put their link down below, their website. If you guys are in any state or any area that has a True Sport, they're highly recommended. And if you're here in the Maryland area, Jeremy is the go-to. But you guys saw we kind of pushed it a little bit today. Like I mentioned, I'm 12 weeks out, so we're starting to kind of push the envelope a little bit. I'm still not fully there yet. We're not at full tilt, but we're working on it. And you know, this is where the transformation, like I mentioned, starts at that 12-week mark. So with the diet, I'm starting to kind of rip things down a little bit, get myself etched out, get myself as lean as possible. We're starting to work on strength, mobility, stabilization, all the good stuff. And then, you know, hopefully the weight's gonna come along with it here shortly. So I appreciate you guys for hanging along the ride. Yeah, riding with me. So I'm gonna continue to share. Let's go. See ya.